a lot of data, right? So understand this thing, like let's suppose we have a data consisting of segments, country, products, and a lot of headers out there, right? Let me just check and go through the rows. So how we can go to the rows, control arrow down. So there will be around 700 rows, right? All right. So now we just want to group the data. Let's suppose I just want to group first 10 rows, then the next 10 rows, and the next 10 rows, right? So let me just do it for you. Let me just select this data. Initially, I will going to select this row and just selecting till 10, right? I'll just select it till 10. Now go to data. And when you go to data, you can find the outline out there, outline group out there. Just go to this outline and click on group, right? And you can see there is a minus button out there. This minus button is just basically the data group part. So just if I just click on the one, let me just tell you what we just happened. If we click on one, we have a data now. First row is available, the 11th row is available. What about the rest of the data? We have grouped that data. We have grouped the data from 2 to 10. Like if you just want to get the data back, just click on this and expand the data. Now you have all these data back with you. Now if you want to make sure like you have another set of data which is from 11 to 20. Now how you are applying to do that? I'm just doing one time, and this time I'm just selecting this. Let's suppose I selected this from 11 to 20th, right? And again I go to data, and again I just go to group. Now what happened? You can see initial group has been expanded now. Nothing has happened with this particular part. In fact, earlier we have a group from 1 to 10, in fact 2 to 10, that has been extended to 2 to 20. But what we want a group from 1 to 10, and another group is from 11 to 20. So what we are supposed to do this time, we're not doing this. I'm just controlling Z, or you can say control Z. All right, now this time I'll be, instead of selecting this data, I will be selecting this data from here. So in this way, Excel is going to get aware about, like we have already grouped from here to here. Now this time I'm creating a group from there to here. So Excel will automatically group this second part. Now let me just show you. Once I click on this, now you can see there are two minus buttons out there for the separate groups. The first group consisting of 1 to 10, it is 1 to 10. Another group is consisting of 11 to 20. That will be something like this. Now it up to you what you want to see, what you don't want to see. Now that is absolutely up to you. If I just click on this, I will be having the second group. If I just click on this, I will be having the first group as well. So this is very simple to go through. Now understand how we can just clear it all. I'm not talking about control Z button. I'm talking about if you want to clear all these outline. So what you can do, simply go to the ungroup. Don't click on the ungroup part, right? Click on the outline. There is an option called clear outline. Now what happen if you just click on the ungroup? It will ask you another question. What do you want, rows or the columns? But if you click on this, you're going to have a clear idea that you want to clear the outline, whatever you applied for the groups. So you just clear the outline and you have the original data back with you. Now this is very simple tool, I guess. So it will be really helping you out. So the question is how we have done that. We have understand that. Now why we need that? If you want to see a separate data, right? We have a separate section of data to with us. If you want to manage a separate data, if you don't want to show other things. Now if we just go through and just rewind the things back, like if we just do a grouping of this. Now when I just make a group, let's suppose I'm available with this part. Now whenever I just expand that, you can see there is an outline. So this is also a group outline. So this is what basically it highlights the thing whenever you open this particular button. So whenever you expand this button, there is an highlight this data also. You know, like this is very, very important to make your data into groups so that it will be very easy for you to access the data. Let's suppose if you have a big data, like you have a data of around 5,000 rows, 10,000 rows, and you want to see a separate group of the data. So this is very, very useful button, right? So I hope you understand this. See you for the next tool.